What's up, people? It's your boy Carlos Blue Forche, and you're tuned into the Blue Forche television channel. And this is the channel where we talk everything Chelsea. This is the review of our game against Crystal Palace. We played away. We went to Selhurst Park, and I want to congratulate the whole team, the whole Chelsea staff, the manager Liam Rosenoir, and especially Esteval, who I gave man of the match, Yao Pedro as well. But basically, the whole team, it was a really good team effort. There was good cohesion in the team, and yeah, things are looking really, really good. They're looking up for Chelsea finally. I gotta say, the game was good. As you know, it finished 3-1. We played a 4-2-3-1 formation. Sanchez in goal, James at right back, Chalobah at right centre back, Badiashile at left centre back, with Cucurella at left back. In the centre, we had on the right was Santos, and on the left was Caicedo. On the right wing was Esteval. In the number 10 position, it was Fernandez. And on the left wing, it was Pedro Neto. And of course, Yao Pedro, who was up front. For Crystal Palace, they played a 3-4-2-1 formation. Henderson in goal. They played Canvo, Lacroix, Richards at centre back. They played Munoz on the right wing, Wharton, who was red carded, in the centre with Lerma. Mitchell was on the left side of the midfield. They played with two number 10s, Ishmael Assar and Brennan Johnson, and they played Mateta up top. And yeah, it was a good, really, really good game. I thought it was going to be cagey, but that didn't happen. I don't want to say like I want to say from what I saw off site, not stats wise, but from what I saw off site, we just looked to be in control of the game. I would have said in some ways, I can't say we overly dominated the game. In terms of possession, we had about 57%. They had about 43% possession. But from how it looked, we always looked comfortable and in control. We didn't dominate, but we certainly, it wasn't as cagey as I thought it was going to be. Crystal Palace did have 13 shots on goal with 7 on target. We had 10 shots on goal with 6 on target. I like quality, and that's good. I think roughly 10 is okay. If you're going to win games like that, 10 seems okay. We had 3 big chances. They had 1. And yeah, man, 4 corners for them, 5 for us. They made 2 really big saves. We made 5. And yeah, I can't say it was dominant, but we didn't dominate the game. It was a dominant performance, solid performance. But yeah, you know, we had certainly more passes, 590. They had 540. Equal amount of long passes. They had 60 and we had 65. They made, I think, 5 through balls. We had 2. They had 628 touches of the ball. We had 792. And in the opposition box, they had 27 touches inside the box and we had 21. So, like I said, it was sort of fairly even. Definitely in defense, we were more solid, obviously. 67% of our tackles were won, when 53% of theirs were won. They had 9 big tackles, we had 10. They made 7 blocks and we made 6. But the most important thing that I've noticed about us with Chelsea is there were way more interceptions from us. Um, 10 from Crystal Palace, but there were 14 from us. We did have to make a lot more clearances. They made 23 and we made 45. And like I say, they had 2 saves and we had 5 big saves. So another thing, on the physical front, we certainly did have equal amount of dribbles. They had 13, we had 14. 8 of theirs were successful and 6 of ours were. But this is certainly better. Like each week, the stats get better. So for those of you that missed the game, that don't watch it live, and your stat pilers, they certainly, that I just use stats to sort of gauge where we're going to be, what we're going to do in the game, when it comes down to it. But yeah, we we certainly played well, and it's just good. Um, Good all round performance. We were 1-0 up at half time, with, of course, with Esteval. A long ball, I forgot who hit the long ball. Esteval ran onto it. He had a lot of work to do, man. He had a lot of ground to sort of make up. And then he sort of cut diagonally to the left. And you thought at first, I really thought he was going to shoot. Well, I knew he was going to shoot, but I thought he was going to miss. But he didn't, with his left foot. Beautiful goal. Yeah, Pedro, more or less the same thing. A long ball to it, um, cut in, and I think it was his left foot as well. And Adam Wharton in the 72nd minute. Sorry, before that, actually, sorry. There was a penalty, um, for Fernandez in the 64th minute. So in the second half, we were 3-0 up. Adam Wharton got a red card for a second. Well, he got a second yellow, which led to a red sending off in the 72nd minute. And then Richards got a goal late on in the 88th minute. But like all round, it was a solid performance from us. And these are the kind of, we need to be really, this is what we need. It wasn't even one of them ones where we sort of won ugly. We actually really did quite well. And I was quite proud. I'm very proud of us. I think Liam Resenoir has won 5 of his last 6 games. And yeah, the stats are starting to show themselves. So that was really good. Very important win for us. And who knows if there's, if history is to repeat itself, we might still be in the title race. A lot of Man United fans see themselves as still in the title race. I feel like we're still in the race for Champions League, but I might be not proven wrong, but dependent on Arsenal and Man City, that could all change, and Aston Villa, that could all change. Man City won, sorry, West Ham won 3-1. They got a 3-1 win over Sunderland. Strong win for them. I thought Sunderland, it would be a draw, or maybe Sunderland would have an away win, but West Ham shocked me with that one. Even though I think I did say West Ham need the points and they need to win at home. They've lost Paqueta now. Paqueta has gone to Flamengo, and that's a huge loss for them, but good for him. That's a good move for him and everything, and that will sort of salvage his career. Obviously, as well, he's probably looking at World Cup this year, so that, it is what it is. Why fight a relegation battle when you can win a Brazilian title with Flamengo? I don't know where they are in the league. I know that's a better option for him. Burnley drew with Tottenham 2-2. I did say that that would be a draw. That's a tough game for Tottenham away against Burnley. Fulham beat Brighton and Hove Albion 2-1. I also thought that was going to be a draw as well. That was a good win for Fulham. Man City beat Wolves 2-0. I mean, it's to be expected. Solid performance from them. Bournemouth upset the odds, man. They beat Liverpool 3-2. That was quite a shocker. Really good game from them. I think it was Jimenez and Ivan Nilsson, I remember scoring. Very good game for them. They attacked really well. Brentford lost to Nottingham Forest 2-0 at home. Good solid performance from Nottingham Forest away from home. Obviously, as you know, Crystal Palace lost to Chelsea 3-1. And that was a brilliant win for us. Like I say, Newcastle lost to Aston Villa 2-0. Sort of to be expected at this time of the season now. It's really starting to take shape. Man United on Sunday, and I watched this game, man, beat Arsenal 3-2 away from home. Really good win for United. And just good for the Premiership as well, and good for us because it puts Arsenal in their tracks, stops Arsenal in their tracks, should I say. I think they had to come back twice. They went down and they came back, Man United, and yeah, it was a really good game. But that's composure. That's what happens when you've got composure. Just the same with us when we played Napoli a couple of days ago. Having good composure and just knowing, not just keeping the faith, but just playing to your strengths, sticking to the game plan and tactics and everything. And yeah, things will happen. On Monday, Everton and Leeds drew 1-1. So yeah, it was a very interesting week, important for everybody. And yeah, like I say, the table is really taking shape. Let's look at it. Let's look at the table and just see how it could, affect all those results, how they affect everything. Arsenal are top, Man City second, Villa third, Manchester United fourth, Chelsea fifth. We're fifth. Liverpool sixth, Fulham seventh, Brentford eighth, Newcastle ninth, Everton 10th, Sunderland 11th, Brighton and Hove Albion 12th, Bournemouth 13th, Tottenham Hotspur 14th, 15th place for Crystal Palace. Leeds are in 16th place. 17th place is Nottingham Forest. West Ham United are 18th. Burnley are 19th, and Wolves are in 20th place. And the thing that's interesting about us, we got 37 points. We're a point behind United. It's possible, if we continue this form, that we'll rise up the table. Arsenal are on 50 points. Man City and Villa are both on 46 points. This is interesting as well because we're 13 points off the top, but it's a matter of like 4 losses for Arsenal, and it is possible through a season that they will lose at least 5 times or 6 times. It's important. We could still. I don't want to like gas anybody up, but we could still win the Premiership. So that's interesting. We could definitely finish above Villa and Man City. If Arsenal were to keep up their form and everything else, but who knows? Arsenal, this is usually the time they bottle it, and boy, we'll know this month will be a big month for them, and who knows? It could be Chelsea and Man United battling it out in April for the title. That would be amazing. So yeah, I hope we can maintain our winning streak and finish out the season on a high. But yeah, I just got to congratulate us. So if anything, please leave a comments and please like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Helps the algorithm. The algorithm is starting to change. Like I say, I'm not on Twitter, I'm not on Facebook, I'm not on Instagram. Well, I've got an Instagram, but I don't post stuff up there. So please, like, yeah, just help the video, the algorithm, and it helps everything. Maybe maybe during pre-season or something like that is when everything will kick off. But so far so good for us. Yeah, we played really well, and we beat Lazio during the week as well. And it's good. It's good to see Pedro actually recapture his form that he had from pre-season all the way through. Good to see him back in form. And yeah, man, I'll leave it there. I'm out.